I am live. I'm gonna go shut Sierra's door though. Are you still working, Todd? All right. I'm gonna shut your door. That way you don't get to hear me. See if there's anybody out there today. I really want to go back in and get another plate of chow. Oh, goodness. Where is everybody? I know I should start scheduling these. But anyway, so we'll just give it a minute, see if anybody pops in. I have videos uploading as I speak. Oh, I just forgot to. Okay, I need to go over to the YouTube side. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go over here. I've forgotten how to do this. Why did I forget? Oh, there we go. One moment, please. I got to get over to live chat. Sassy cat. What is this fan funding? I got top chat, live chat, and fan funding. What happens if I press that? Supers and highlighted membership messages show up here. If you change filters. No, I don't do all that. Okay, we'll go back to live chat. Hey, sassy cat. Focus on your live stream and let YouTube insert. Okay, they've turned all this and changed it all around. I don't usually go into all these crazy places, but let me just make sure that I don't have something on here that I shouldn't, and it's going where it needs to go. One moment, please. Live chat replay. Yeah, I like having my live chat replay. Hey, Joe Morgan. That way people can go back if we put a link in there or if we talk about something, then at least you can go back into the chat and see it. I like that. As of today, 12:43, it's been a year since Dad went to dark side. Oh, must be a rough day, huh? Let me get back over to the YouTube because I mean the StreamYard. I do better over there. You know what? Should I shut this off? Yeah, because that's giving me a headache. Finally catching a live. Yeah, I know. You know, what time is it? It's 5:30. Oh my God. I have been nonstop. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. Lately, I've been sleeping in like till like 8 when the kids don't have school. Hey, Jersey Shore. You're heroic prepper to me, dude. All you people changing your names on me. This old lady's brain can't handle that. So if I slip and call you heroic, because that's how I think of you. That's like Prepper Stedding. When he comes here, I don't call him by his name, Matt. I call him Stedding. I don't even call him Prepper Stedding. I just call him Stedding. That's him to me. And Josh, Gardner Josh, I just call him Gardner Josh. I don't even use I don't even use his name. That's how I roll, people. I was standing in a Oh, I remember you were talking about that, Joe, before. Okay, heroic. You should have texted me because they have this game called Fishland and Farmland on Temu. If you have the phone app, if you have it on your phone, you can play it. I've gotten so much free stuff from playing there, and we can share the link. Like, since you're an existing user, I could have got you a lot of points to start off if you were a new user, if you would have clicked through my link. Me and Chris do it back and forth every day. We share our links because you get extra gallons of water and extra plant feed, and every day he goes in and sends me one, and I click on it, and we both get extra points. And I gotta take these slippers off. I got my woolly socks on. I bought new woolly socks. Anyway, so are we on Facebook Messenger together? But our phone numbers, do we? Because you click on them and you send each other stuff. Oh, but you can get tons of free stuff. I got Chris a sweatshirt that says "Just the tip, I promise," and it's a big uh, bullet. And then I got skillets. I've gotten silicone cooking stuff. I got tons of stuff for my bug out bag. Wait till you see the video I'm gonna do on that. Um, I got my bug out bag through there. We got a 80-liter camo bags. But the free stuff, I got tons. I got and I'm on my second round of my game, so I'm getting even more free stuff pretty soon. But I got tons of free stuff. Oh my God. And when you have somebody, they have Facebook groups where people will help each other to go faster to get your free stuff. Hey, Vicky. If you look up Timu on Facebook and you can sign up and then you just exchange your, because there's codes you have to send out to show that you shared it. But so I love it. Free stuff is the best. Joe. Hi, Vicky. So yeah, I have been nonstop. I went to the butcher shop today. I got 15 pounds of ground beef. I got 5 Delmonico ribeyes. I got a almost 4-pound pork butt. Came home and processed all that. I actually vac sealed the pork. I seasoned it, says on an adobo, and then froze that. And then the 15 pounds, I actually did 16 pounds because I didn't know I was going to go because I've been saying I was going to go and I kept not going. So I took a pound out this morning and thawed it out. So while I was browning up all that 15 pounds, I threw that 1 pound in there because that was for dinner tonight. And so I did all that. I stopped at the a thrift store. I stopped at the grocery store. It's unusual for me because I went out yesterday too. And today was like so cold. But I've really been having that. Oh, I gotta take that off my to-do list. One moment, please. It's been on my to-do list. Where is that? Probably the wrong list. It was to do the video on the ground beef. And let's see. Yep, I did that. So yeah. Joe. Moonlight. It is a lot of meat. But once I browned it all up, I got 10 or I got 11 bags. I did bags of 1 pound, or I tried to stick to 1 pound after it was ground up. So I can cross that off my list. I have like a running list of all the videos that I want to do. When I think of something, my next one, as far as prepping, canning, um, next week, I think they're going to have a sale on chicken leg quarters. So that's when I usually do my chicken stock, is when they start going down on the prices, and it's going to be a decent price to stock it. So I'm going to go stock up on chicken leg quarters because when they're like that and it's cheap like that, I will buy them just to can them. So if I don't harvest a lot of meat out of them, that's okay. I'm doing it for the stock. Um, I will, because I find it's easier with the leg quarters to sift through it. But the way I saw somebody do it on another channel was she took all the meat, put it in her pressure canner, pressure can the crap out of it for 90 minutes, and it just took everything, even the marrow out of the bones. And then if she sifts through it and gets her chicken or her beef or whatever, she does beef, and then she pressure cans the broth again. But I want to try it in my Instant Pot. I have an 8-quart Instant Pot. I have a 6-quart, an 8-quart, and a 3-quart. I'm giving my 6-quart to Prepper Steading when he comes up here. But I was thinking of taking my 8-quart, and if I do take my 6, I might do both of them at the same time so I could do a bigger batch. I'd like to try it in the Instant Pot. Because it's a pressure cooker as well. And I wouldn't have, because it's really hard to lift up that pressure canner and rewash it out after when you do meat in there. Instapot's good with some things. I'm starting to use it a little more than I did before. But yeah, so I just finished uploading a video or getting it together for the doing the ground beef. Um, I did a few videos last night of Sierra pumpkin carving because she never really, I think she did it once. Like we went the other night to my grandson's and they did painting the pumpkins. Hey, Chris Piat. So we brought our pumpkins. She brought her pumpkin over with her friend, but they never got to the carving part because it got too late and the kids were all painting because they're little kids. So her friend came over yesterday and they did the pumpkin carving over there, and it's amazing. She printed out a stencil, and she's into cars. So she printed out a stencil of a car and she carved it into the pumpkin. And her friend's into horses, so she did a horse. But yeah, made me want to go get a pumpkin and do it. I went to the thrift store and I found a carving kit. So I may go get a pumpkin and try it. My hands are not that great, but if I can do a little bit and then Chris can help me, I want to do it. I have never carved a pumpkin. I think I've carved like the eyes and the nose and the crooked mouth, but nothing fancy like these. Oh my God, these awesome pictures. My friend, her friend's mother sent me picture after picture of all the ones she's done over the years. They're like amazing. She could win money for those contests. Tomorrow's grocery day. I actually had cold raviolis out of the. Ugh. I can't do it cold. I do like canned ravioli though. I like Chef Boyardee's ravioli more than I like any of the others. I don't like I used to like the beefaroni, but now I like the ravioli. Can't eat it a whole lot. I get heartburn. How you doing, Chris Piat? Moonlight Gypsy? Yeah, it was like a spur of the moment thing to do this live stream. I'm not even kidding because I haven't really sat down. I've been on my feet all day. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do laundry because I put it off today because I went out again. That's unheard of for me 2 days in a row. But I've had these ideas. Um, so I wanted to get some of the things done, and part of it was having to go to the butcher. And I only went there for the ground beef, and I walked out of there with 5 ribeyes, a pork butt. I spent one I don't even know how much I spent. Do I have the receipt? One moment, please. That's not it. What did I do with the receipt? And I gotta go out tomorrow too because I now have to go take the money out of the bank. How much was my meat? One moment, please. $195. 95 was just the ribeyes, I believe. Yeah, because the ground beef was like 85. Oh, I gotta put that in my check register. And then I went to Big Y. And I keep buying Big Y. I keep buying those reusable bags when I have like 100 in the car. This is gonna kill me. But I never bring enough in with me. Just never do. 'Cause I'm like, oh, I'm just going in for the pesto. And because yesterday I went and got pesto because it was on sale. It's so expensive here. And Todd loves his pesto. Sarah too. And so they're down to like 2 jars, and it's normally like $5 a jar here, and it was on sale for $2.80. So I bought 12 the first day, and then today I went back and got 10 more. But it's good till May of 2025. So that way I don't have to think about it all winter. It's done. Same with the ground beef, same with everything. Oh, really, Moonlight? I'm bad. I don't know how to even draw a rock. So I could do a template. Like Chris printed out this last night. And you can't see it. Because you know him, he's into fishing. So we might go get a small pumpkin and he can do that one. I don't know what I want to do yet. Sierra's like, do something like a pressure, like canning, like a canning jar, or give me some ideas. Okay, you all know me kinda. What would you think I should carve in a pumpkin? It doesn't have to be scary. I was looking at I Love Lucy, the things. Hey, Bushcrafty, how you doing, honey? So knowing me the way you guys know me, what would you want to see me carve? I've never carved a pumpkin, like decorative pumpkin. Mine's always had the triangle eyes, triangle nose, and the zzz for the mouth. So I want to try it. I think it would be fun. Well, maybe we do a live stream while we're doing it. If we can get Chris to sit long enough, we could do a live stream carving the pumpkins. Mom's fed only hour until booze time. Think of all the money that you could save if you didn't drink. You could put it towards groceries or cigarettes, because when you smoke, when you drink, you want to smoke. Actually, you want to smoke any time of the day. Although I've been not doing too bad about easing off. We made bowls all weekend. They were so good. Chicken, rice, black beans, tomatoes. Oh my gosh. I like avocado. I don't like sweet potato. And I can do a black bean. I think I've tried black beans once, and maybe in a rice or something, but to eat them, just to eat them, I don't think I could do it. Bushcrafty, you have the are you the same one as Bushcraft? That's on, that does what Jeff Bear and Lake? I never heard you called Bushcrafty. That looks like the same one, the same picture. Giggles! I always thought avocados were nasty too, Joe. But my son, when he got married, he had an avocado bar at the reception, and it had all this, like the ground beef taco and all the cheeses and everything you put on a taco, and you just put it in the little on. You take a half of the avocado and put it on top with sour cream. Oh my God, it was so good that way. I don't like them just plain. It has to have the tacos, meat, and all that. Oh my God. Oh, it is you. Okay. I never called you Bushcraft. I didn't know that was your name too. Oh. I did see you did a video today. I've been making my own videos all day, so I usually watch everybody's videos, and I haven't watched hardly any today because I've been doing video after video after video because it all kind of everything I was doing was tying into each other. My son, Joe, my son Casey, his wife doesn't eat meat. So he still does. So he likes to come over here sometimes when I cook because I cook with meat. I have to have my meat. Actually, look at my plate. I finished my dinner. This was a recipe I did a video on tonight. Oh my God, it's so good. And it's so easy because when I was browning up the ground beef for the video I was doing, I kept out a pound for this recipe, and I forgot it was a crock pot meal. So I should have had it in the crock pot earlier, and I didn't. So I whipped that thing on high, and it worked out perfect. Worked out perfect. Oh, your comments. How are you doing, Giggles? What else? I got a list of videos a mile long. Um, oh, is this the recipe? Yeah. Crock pot bow tie casserole. Yummy. I printed out a few more. that I found. Ever hear that channel Cook, Clean, and Repeat? She did one. And then I want to make this thing called chocolate depression cake. It's got to be good. It's got to be good. You know what I'm looking for? Hey, Shift Kicker. Bad colic. Oh, gigs. That's awful. My second son, Casey, had that for like 3 months. He never stopped crying. We never slept. And I lived with my parents in the back of the living room. And my dad had to go to work in the woods because he was a logger. He logged. And that kid cried morning, noon, and night. And my mother would get up and she'd walk around the table with him, and I'd walk around, and we'd take turns. And my dad didn't get no sleep. I thought he was going to kick me out. Oh, and then one day he just stopped. But it was so bad. His legs were up all the time, and it was always sounding like he was in pain. Oh my God, it was awful. I never even knew what colic was because my first one, Gregory, didn't have that. And so I'm no sleep, no freaking sleep. None of us did. I have a recipe for mayo cake, chocolate mayo chocolate cake. Show some love and hit the thumbs up. You know what I was just noticing? I was in my okay, the only time I go into my YouTube studio is to upload videos. I don't know really. I don't go in there and check around. I know I need to learn some of that stuff and what everything is. I wouldn't know where the people that come to my channel even come from. I don't even know where my subscriber list is. None of that. I don't pay attention to that. But so today, before I got on here, I was just looking around a little bit, and I was on the right side. It shows all your videos, and then it shows the likes. And if I didn't realize if you clicked on it, it would show how many dislikes. But I noticed that I don't have many likes on my videos. I have a lot of views, like a lot of views on some of them. I have 30,000. I just hit 30,000 views on my basement video, but not many, there's not a lot of likes. People just don't hit the like button anymore. I do. Every time I go watch a video, I hit the like button. It's like I do it before I even watch the video. I respond to comments on my studio thingy, but I'm less than 20 hours, 200 hours. A year ago already? Wow, Joe. Yeah, so people start hitting my likes on my videos. Run my playlist. Help me out. Help a girl out. Help a girl out. Just run my playlist. I put everything under my master playlist. Just let it run. I want to. Okay, he'll probably hear this. Well, he knows. I've already told him. Next year, I want to get him a cordwood splitter. Maybe $1,000, $2,000 one. Nothing more than that. We can't, because we do a lot of wood for the fireplace, and he's trying to do it with himself with an axe, but he works. It rains here. He can never. So that's what I want to save up for him for next year. So that's what I'm trying to do with the YouTube. That's why I monetized again, because I got monetized in October of last year, finally, for the first time. And I only did it for 1 month. I made you, they don't even pay you out until you make $100. So it took 3 months to get that. And then I deleted it because I didn't want to deal with the IRS and wait for a 1099. And I'm like, well, it took 3 months to make a measly $100. It's going to take me 6 months to make $200. You don't make squat on here. So I stopped the monetization part. And then just in October or the last week of September, I said, you know what? I'm going to try it again. So I think the cat just came in, which means the door is open. So yeah, now I'm monetized again as of September, the last week of September. Literally the last week of September. Oh, they do. We have a Harbor Freight in Worcester. But that's what I want to get. If I make any decent money on here by next year, I want to get him a cordwood splitter because I don't want him busting out his shoulders. He was cutting wood before and his whole shoulder swelled out, or he was doing something. But he works hard. So if y'all wanna share the wealth. Oh, look at this, Jack. What? Sierra, come feed Jack, honey. Oh, okay. One moment. I'm gonna go shut the kitchen door because Jack poked through and didn't bother to shut the door. We need to teach you how to shut the door. Yep, it's open. And it's cold here, people. It's cold. It's cold. Oh, it's cold. And I'm liking it kind of because let me get my water. Because I can put my cases of water out there and they get nice and cold. I don't need them in the refrigerator taking up space. Although I'm not even using the little bottles anymore. Yeah, he went somewhere. Chris is still at work. But electric splitters are even better than gas ones. Well, we're gonna check them out. My father got a cheap one at Tractor Supply years back. I think he paid like 500 for it. It's just a small little thingy, and he put it up on he built a big stand for it so that he didn't have to bend down because he's almost 80, I think. So yeah, that's my plan. I want to get him a log splitter because I love my fireplace, and I've been making a list of recipes to make in the fireplace. Uh, I've already done country style ribs. I've done steak. I've done burgers. I made spaghetti in there. Trying to think of what else I made. I think I baked the brownies in there and cupcakes. But since then, I've gotten a few different cast iron things. So, and I got my oven. So I'm trying to think of other things to make in there. Um, I was thinking a whole chicken in a Dutch oven, but you know what? I don't think I wrote that one down. I'll do a whole chicken. It would have to be a day where the fireplace is on because it's cold and it's going to be on for a long time. Let me see. I got list upon list upon list here. All right. Whole chicken. I did had another idea for a video that I'm going to do. Tell me if you guys would like to see it. I'm going to do a video of 10 of the must-haves for canned goods that I stock up on for my pantry. 5 or 10 of store items for canned goods, and then I might do a meat one. What? You've been fed, dude. So I was thinking of doing that. Meatloaf. Ooh, Chris loves meatloaf. I'll do the Catelli's meatloaf in there. Because I have all the cast irons. I have the loaf pan, I have the pie pan, I have the pizza stone, I have the 15-inch casserole. It's a 9x13 casserole. I have a chicken fryer. I have 2 big Dutch ovens. One's a 8-quart and one's like a 5-quart. I have a whole wall full of cast iron. Hey, Free Hanley. I just wrote meatloaf. Oh, Chris is home. You're going to get a Chris sighting. Pioneer style stew. I never even heard of that. It's 55 here. It was like, to me, that's cold. Pioneer stew, huh? I watched some of those old fashioned channels, like the 1800 channels, where they cook and do Pioneer style stew. I never heard of that. I'll have to look it up. Plus, I like watching Kent Rollins, so maybe I don't like spicy, so a lot of things I can't do because they're spicy. So good to see you, Free Hanley. Paul Harrell is a gun channel of everything, a cooking video in a Dutch oven. I'll have to check that out too. Chris is He's still in school. It's 6 o'clock here, Free Hanley. Bright light, bright light. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm live. Why don't you say hello to people?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put a cigarette out, burn my fingers. I got a court paper in front of me.
No, that's just the court documents for the class action. It came in the mail.
Oh,
and so I called, and you need to sign those, and I have to send them to a different email because they didn't show that they got the other ones. So just sign them, and then I'll do it. Frontier Patriot channel on YouTube does. I think that's one of the ones I watched, Sassy Cat. I believe so. Lisa, hi. Oh, wow. 4:10. Sierra goes in for 7. She gets on the bus at 7. 7:30, like 7:40 it starts. And then she gets out at 2:10. Yeah, I think I do watch. I think I am subscribed to Frontier Patriot. I love that stuff. I do. I don't know how you guys stand the taste of rolled smokes. This pipe tobacco. No, we use the Virginia blend, crisscross Virginia blend. I love it.
Hi, everybody. There you go.
All right, I gotta scan this back in and.
How we all doing? Free Hanley, Moonlight, Giggles.
I know all the people are
What's up,
here.
Joe? Sassy. Wow.
Yeah, you got a rare Chris sighting. I just decided to do a live because I was done. I've been on my feet all day.
Cool.
And
just to let everybody know, Stedding says hi.
You talked to him today?
Yeah, he's actually back out on the road. Took a week off from work and to wrap up things at the house.
Nice.
So now they're just waiting for an inspection to go through, so that way they can get another permit.
Nice. His wife is like a jack of all trades. She did what did she do for the house? The concrete.
They redid they reset the house. They got the house up on concrete pillars,
Which she made. She did the concrete pillars because he was here, wasn't he? Or on the road or something. She did those.
Yeah, he helped Doug dig them out, but then she formed them all up, and then they mixed the concrete together and did it, and it worked out well.
Yeah. Did you talk to him about coming up here on the 21st?
Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to come up.
Firefly said she wanted to come up for.
That's okay. It wasn't really a long day. My start time was 7:45. So yeah, if it was any earlier, then it would be a long day.
Yeah, his hours have gotten drastically reduced. He's
Last year was what, 65, 70 hours a week on end. And
he's not even getting close to that now. A little over 40. I hope that changes next year, man.
The most I've seen this year on one paycheck was what, 57 hours?
Yeah. Yeah. The 21st, my son's doing the spooky trail again. So I'm gonna do a video of that. And I for all the little kids. And I think Firefly said she was gonna try to come up here for that. So we'll see. Joe. I know, Sassy Cat. It does. It does. And I'm very picky on what I spend my money on now. My problem area is eating out. Because on the weekends, I am so tired of cooking every night during the week that I want to just not have to cook and do dishes and this and that. So we went to Wright's Chicken Farm the other day, and
Then last night with McDonald's.
Because I totally forgot about dinner yesterday. I was so busy. We were just busy. At 8 o'clock came around, and I'm like, I don't even.
Yeah.
I usually wake up, go down. I have my recipes planned out. I wake up in the morning. I take the recipe and I go downstairs and I do my shopping for everything I need. If it's meat, and take it out of the freezer, thaw it out, and then I do my meal for dinner. And I didn't do it that yesterday. And then it just got busy. I went out and oh, they went to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal this weekend. That sounds fun. It's sad that it's cheaper to drink my dinner than eat. Oh. I made a slamming dinner tonight. I have to say, I want to go back in, but I couldn't go back in for more until Chris got at least his first plate. There's garlic bread in the oven.
All right.
Todd had some too.
What is up with these times?
I just made tacos. Today's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I'm not a big taco fan. I don't know. When I make them, they just don't taste the way I like them. Unfortunately, I like Taco Bell's Taco Supreme. And I cannot. I even bought the Taco Bell seasoning packets and I still can't get it the way they make it. I had canned ravioli straight out of the can. Ugh. I have to be really in the mood for tacos. Like really, really, really in the mood for tacos. Can you hear Sierra? She's back there. She was supposed to stay after school today to make up a test that she didn't do when she was out. And the teacher didn't realize he had something to do. And so it's next Tuesday. And that's the week Chris has the week off. He took it off because he has to, or he's going to lose his vacation time. So he took off a week from the 16th, I think. We definitely got to take one morning and go get our cars inspected because that's on this month. But he took it off so he could go hunting. And my mother called and asked me to take her to the library where they're doing an informational meeting on some health insurance because she's on Social Security, and the hospital bought out our hospital and they don't take that insurance that she has now. So she has to switch. She's not good with that stuff. So she asked me to take her to the library that day, and I don't see her that often. So, and I only live 20 minutes from her. So I'm going to do that. But then she tells me that they changed the date. She's got to go next Tuesday for the retake the test. So Chris might have to go pick her up if he's around. I kind of like taco salad instead of putting it in the wraps or the taco shells. I like it like that too more. I could just eat the meat and the cheese and the lettuce and tomato without anything else. Nothing crunchy. I could do that. I like that. Who's that? That's Sierra. Come say hi to the peoples. She was looking at the diamond art stuff, so she picked out a bunch of diamond art with race cars and things. So hopefully those will come in soon. And she found a pair of, see these pants she's got on? Hold on. They're Jack Skeleton. You can't wear those to school?
No,
Why not?
because on the inside they like fall apart or whatever,
Oh.
and also they're too small.
She loves anything with Nightmare Before Christmas. So she saw somebody at school that had fleece pants the Nightmare Before Christmas. So she wants them. So she found them there at Kohl's. But we'll have to do that this weekend. Oh, there's Jack. They start driver's ed in December, Sassy Cat. They're on the list for December. Yeah, I'm not giving you any more food. You can beg your mama. Yep, they're going to start driver's ed in December.
Yeah,
It's
that's
2
good.
weeks in class, and they do it right at the high school. So Sierra will stay at school, and then I have to bring Todd there, and that works out good because it's 2 seconds down the road. And then I pick them up at 5:30. When they start driving for the driving portion, they'll be able to get dropped off at home. He is fat, Sassy. He is. We've knocked his food consumption down a little bit, and it don't seem to be helping. Oh. Yeah, he rolls when he tries to lay down. It's just rolls. You know what I got? I broke down. Let me go get it. And as a matter of fact, when I'm done the live stream and we're done, we're ready to sit down and watch TV. So there's this show, okay, Mrs. Brown's Boys. Oh my God, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. So I bought this. It's from BBC. So it was like $30, but oh my God, it's so freaking hilarious. She did a video. She did a video with Medea where they did a movie together. So I'm hoping they do another one. And I bought that, but they only work with like certain, it's a PAL format. So I bought a DVR that had all the formats because I thought I would need it. Well, when I got this in, I tried it in my DVR and it works. But I also ordered Z Nation because that's off of Netflix. Netflix took it off in January, and that's one of our favorite shows. And I went to go watch it the other night and it wasn't there. I'm like, oh! So I ordered that one too on DVD. And that one is a different format, UK. So the DVD, if that don't play on this one, then it'll play on the one I bought. I understand that, but I don't have the patience to teach them, and they'll get a little discount too, Joe. I took driver's ed, and it really helped me a lot. Hey, longboarding mom, your son got his driver's license today? Did you have to do the class too? Up here in Mass, the parent has to do a 2-hour little thing type class. Hey, Firefly. Oh, you doing workouts now? Nice. Chris goes downstairs and does a little workout every night when he comes home, he says. Can't tell, but he says it. I don't hear him down there. He does it quietly. I think he does push-ups and stuff like that. My workouts are just walking around the house doing what I got to do because I hurt. Firefly, you coming on the 20th, 21st? The Spooky Walk is the 21st, I believe. Work, not workout. Oh, Firefly. Oh. Oh my God, that dinner was so good. I want more, but I can't because I gotta let Chris have some. I gotta write that down on here too because I added something different that I didn't do the first time, and it just took it over the top. So I gotta make sure I write that on there so I do that again next time. Oh, look at that, Sierra! I got a Kohl's Cash 30% off when you. Oh, I don't want to use my Kohl's card. I only got it to save money that time. But I could get it. I could use it and then pay it off at the register. Stick that right in here. Oh, that's another DVD set I want to get, Joe, is the Archie Bunker. I've seen it at Walmart. I love that show. What did I make? Firefly. I made crock pot bow tie casserole. So good. Oh my God. I wanted to eat the whole thing with some garlic bread. Oh, you don't have to. The kids take the class. It's a 2-week class, and then they do their on-road, driving. But the parent has to take a 2-hour. It's on the computer. They actually do their permits on the computer, believe it or not. Take the permit test on the computer now at home. I'm exhausted and have icy hot on. I've been here and there. I've been putting my biofreeze on because it's getting colder and my body's knowing the difference now. Oh, is it on? It's on Roku. Do you get commercials, Sassy Cat? That's another one. I got 2 seasons of it on DVD. When I find them somewhere, I buy them. But I want Little House too. I love Little House on the Prairie. And someone was giving the whole series away, and I wasn't quick enough on Facebook. I do too. I love Little House. I wish I had started doing stuff like I'm doing now when I was younger, because I don't have a lot of energy now. But I would have loved to do more of that kind of living back, when I could. Oh, Jesus, Joe. Wow. She didn't quit after that? After getting hit like that? I didn't know it was on Roku. I gotta check. I have Roku. Does Roku make commercials though in there? Oh, it's on Pluto too? I just found Tubi. I have been binging on Tubi all the horror movies. Oh my God, they've been so I watched Urban Legend and Urban Legend 2 and then there was 3 of them in a row. And then I've been watching a lot of movies on Tubi. I didn't ever even knew how good that was. It's 56 it says on my computer, but it's way colder than that. It's cold. Yep. Yep, Joe. Yeah, it's cold here. I can't be out in that. And Friday night, there's this thing going on about 15 minutes from here. Sierra's friend Sally and her mom is going, and we're all going to go together. It's outside, and you get on the back of a truck, and you go through a haunted thing, and but it's $20 a person if you buy the tickets online, and 30 if you go at the door. And that for 4 of us, that's a lot of money for a 20-minute ride out in the cold, which I can't be out in the cold. Even if I dress up, I get sick very, very easily. So I'm thinking letting Sierra go instead of all of us, but her mom wanted all of us to go. It's like you have just you and your daughter to pay for. I'd have 4 of us, 3 if Todd didn't want to go, and still that's a lot of money for a 20-minute thing. I should check the Groupon. Hey, Life with Bobby. Kind of like that. But about 30 people get on this truck, and they have 3 trucks that constantly go. Joe. Yeah, I have a Groupon account. I should check it. I just don't do well outside. And if I'm going already for my son's thing. Okay. Todd's done his school. All right. I'd be wet in my pants. That's when you wear a Depends when you go out. I have to sometimes. I can't do the cold. I don't feel well instantly. And then I get sick like instantly. Like her friend was had the sniffles and they were over there carving pumpkins and I'm freaking out thinking I'm going to get sick. Ugh. All right, we're not going to stay on much longer because I want to save my time. Uh, how are you doing, Life with Bobby? I hope everything's going well on your neck of the woods. It's just cold here. And I look a hot mess. I have been doing stuff all day because there's days where I don't feel good or I just don't want to do anything. And then today I just had energy. Joe Morgan. Oh my God. Oh, oh. I don't even know how to respond to that. 50s, yeah. It's cold. It's 56. It says it's 56, but I know it's colder than that. Sierra, you gonna go light your candle on her jack-o'-lantern? I put candles over there on the lip of the fireplace so you can grab one. Take the lighter, the long lighter over there where Chris is. Joe. Joe says, reminds me, it burns when I pee. This has happened before, but gone away. My lady friend and I may need to chat if this doesn't let up. And then he says, I don't know how either, Lee. I finally met a bigger pervert than me. Oh, longboarding mom said that she has a cold front coming and high winds right now, and it hailed a few minutes ago.
Where is she?
Where are you? Are you Oregon? Where are you again? Once you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah. Sassy says, Joe is giving TMI tonight. He may regret it later. Oh. Where are you, longboarding mom? I forget. You told me before. I know you did. Because I'm really bad with where people are from. I don't remember. I love these socks. I have to tell you.
You told me next.
Oh, I didn't pull out the whole piece of thing. It was poking me. I'm like, what is poking me? Yes, longboarding moms in Oregon.
I said his.
Huh?
He's a dude.
I want to see my will. I got these.
They're fucking.
Don't swear. I bought these at the Ocean State, and they have a no slip. That they're like the socks you get at the hospital with the little things on there that don't let you slip. But they say they're mucklucks. They say that, and they are so soft and furry inside. Oh my God, my feet just love them. They're so cushiony, and they're only $3.99. I might go get a few more. Oh, I'm back on my main account, Bushcraft Family. Oh yeah. I probably should have put that together sooner, but I never heard you come on as Bushcrafty. Now I'll remember though. You never heard Whiz Quiz before? I never heard of Whiz Quiz. Do you know what Whiz Quiz is?
What?
Do you know what Whiz Quiz? I'm good, Sassy. If you had asked me a year ago if drunk Joe stumbled over to his black neighbor's house to fool around, I'd have made you take a whiz quiz. Sierra is supposed to dress up for Halloween. I just don't know what. She waits till the last minute and expects me to run out and go get something or find it, and I'm not gonna. Well, then Sally can buy it. If I can't even spend that kind of money to go see something Friday, what makes you think I'm gonna have hundreds of dollars for a costume like that? Turn the socks inside to wash and air dry. Okay, I will. I never heard of a whiz quiz. Oh, it means drug test. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, so I don't know. I can't go to this thing and spend $80 or $120 or even $85 because then, and then the following week try to buy a costume for a couple $100. It just doesn't work that way in this house. You'd have to come here, Firefly, and help her. What do you want?
I don't know. It's what Sally wants.
Her friend said she wanted to do like a cow, when one would be the butt and one would be the front, but
No.
okay, I don't know.
A cow girl and a cow.
A cowgirl, a girl, a cow, and a girl.
What? No.
That's what you just said.
A cow and a cowgirl.
A cow and a cowgirl. You know who's going to end up being the cow?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you. Why don't you just put on a cowboy hat and a bandana, and that'll be good enough. I'm not spending no money. I am not spending no money on it. Last year, I spent a ton of money on a foxtail, the fox ears.
That's not what my last year's costume was.
Okay, she wanted it just to have it. It was
My
like,
last year's costume was the devil.
yeah. And she gave me all the stuff and she said she didn't want it anymore. I put it downstairs in case someday, something
I
they.
still have the dress.
But then she did cosplay and she wanted this big flurry tail, the ears, everything. It was a lot of money. And I maybe saw her wear it one time. So no, I'm not doing that.
Well, that was also a Halloween costume. That was the year before.
Yeah, well, I'm not spending no money this year. I just can't. Not with going everywhere all the time, and I just got her diamond art, so that was no. She doesn't understand, the money just doesn't flow constant. Firefly said she would help you. You'd have to come here before Halloween. My ex-husband would have me pee for him every Monday morning just in case. Oh my God. Moonlight. Moonlight said my ex-husband would have me pee for him every Monday morning just in case.
In case of what?
Because he had to do a drug test apparently, and he didn't stop doing the drugs, so he'd have his wife do pee for him. They watch you now up here. She said she saw a cute corn on the cob outfit. She said she's not going to be. Joe says, I've never done many drug tests. Used to at the doctor years ago. I remember getting yelled at because my pee was mostly wild turkey. I know, Sassy. I know she would make an awesome costume. She's coming up here for Casey's thing. So if you can talk to Sally and find out what you want to do, she's coming up here in 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. And she can whip you up something. She does good work. Because, yeah, it's 2 weeks. So figure it out. Start coordinating with her now, Sierra. That way, if Firefly needs to bring anything up here, she knows ahead of time. My second wife used to pee for my brother before his parole appointment. Oh, Jesus. His parole officer freaked out because his pee was clean, but he showed up pregnant. True story. Oh my gosh. Ginger Ninja.
Ginger.
Mom, why do you say ginger?
It's Ginger Ninja.
You say ginger ninja.
Come look at it, Sierra.
I know it's ginger ninja, but you say ginger.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, leave me alone. Shut your door.
I can't eat the garlic bread.
Too hard?
Oh yeah.
Put it in the microwave.
I took a chance with my teeth going across the floor this morning.
You woke up this morning. So I heard him say something or a grunt or something, but go ahead and tell him, Chris.
I was running a little behind this morning, and the first thing I gotta do is I gotta put my teeth in. And I rinsed them off, I dried them off, I went to go put them in the other hand, and for some reason they just went flying across the floor. As I'm watching them dance across the floor, all I did was and then I dropped the F-bomb, and she's like, what? And I was like, my teeth just went across the floor.
I wish I could have got that video. Oh. Oh.
I'm not normal.
Can you just see flying teeth? Oh. Oh my gosh. All while he's trying to be quiet, so he's not waking up half the house. Could just Oh God. Yeah, it happens. It's funny because right now I'm cold, so I put on my woolly socks. But when I lay down to go to bed, those things have to come off because by midnight I am sweating, having a hot flash.
This one had the heat on and the fan on last night.
Because it got cold down there for the kids, so I turned the heat on, and I had the window cracked open, and I had my fan going. Because it's just so unbearable when I have the hot flash in the middle of the night. Life with Bobby. Sierra, Chris, stop swearing. Please.
Sorry, I made it worse.
Life with Bobby said, sounds like what I've done a few times with my teeth. LOL, I've seen my own dentures fly.
Yeah. I saw Mike get frequent flyer miles this morning.
Oh my God. They are sassy. For me, they are not good right now. And I wake up every night. Every night. I used to have a comforter every single night, no matter if it was 90 degrees, I'd have to have a comforter for the weight. Now I sleep with just a sheet. I'll help her, but I'm not making the whole thing. I don't even know where we would begin. She's not going to even come up with anything. She's not going to decide. They're not going to come up with something until the last minute, and that's how she is. Firefly. And it's not like we can just go. There's tons of places around here to get things at the drop of a hat at the very last minute. There's just not. But that's how she does things. So it's on her. I'm not spending a crap ton of money. I'm just not doing it. I keep dishing out money for things, and I'm not able to.
Y'all can't live in a costume.
Nope. She's going to be hoping that thing's warm when we're living out on the street. You have her number. You push her and get her to figure out what she's going to do. Life with Bobby, you're not alone. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I noticed that I'm not very steady on my feet. Did you like dinner? I didn't get to do a video ending for the dinner video that I just made tonight because I'm on here. And he's already done.
Good,
Yeah.
very good. But I wasn't impressed with the garlic bread.
Why?
It's hard as a rock.
Put it in the microwave.
I did. It didn't even soften it up. Nothing.
You've got to put the cover thing over it. That keeps the condensation and it makes everything soft. Go try it. But I can't wait for you to come. Listen, okay, so normally I was making dinner and I was making dinner, or he would tell me when he was out of work, so I would make dinner so that it was hot when he got home. But I was really extra hungry early today, so I made it at like 5. And because sometimes he comes home 7, 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, I can't wait that long to eat dinner. She said, put a cup of water in there with it. You put a cup of water and then lay the bread next to it. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. I got to get off of here because my sides are starting to hurt, and that means because I'm sitting up too long. Did it soften it?
Feel it.
Holy shit. Ready? Put a cup of water in there. They were nice and soft when because I made them. I didn't even cook them to the total time that it said because Todd wanted one, and he had his wisdom teeth out on Thursday of last week. So I made it extra soft. Yeah, I have the same problem, Joe. My hips and my ankles. It's been raining here. It rained here earlier, right before I did the live stream. It was raining. Sierra, Firefly said you should dress up as Colonel Sanders and a piece of chicken. KFC. The guy on the KFC bucket. Or Cleopatra with some gold jewelry and some sheets in a No, she's not wearing just a sheet. She would too. I let her. No. They can figure it out, and I don't know. I'm just glad I don't have to go walking around with them anymore.
Cover yourself in fake blood. Oh.
All right, guys. Well, listen, it's going on an hour and 8 minutes. So I'm going to drop it because I got to go clean up the kitchen and lay down and watch Mrs. Brown's Boys. Get off my feet. My feet just hurt. Firefly, bring a whole bunch of good stuff from wherever you work.
Well, Lee will be sweating in 10 minutes from now.
But you have Sierra's number, Firefly, so text with her and see what you could give her some ideas, maybe. Goodbye, Vicky. Have a great night. I went to the thrift store. We have one around here and then a small one, and they didn't have anything. But she's not conventional. She wants to do what she wants to do, and I guess she's going with a friend, so they're going to do, I don't know what they're going to do together, but we'll figure it out. I'll probably do a video or pictures or something when we figure it out. Firefly's already in bed. What happened to Prepper Stedding? Oh, he's doing good. Yeah, Prepper Stedding's doing good. It was so nice of you guys to come with and hang out with me for a little while. It was
I can do it while I'm at work.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do one together, when it gets cooler and he's home more, we can, we're not out doing stuff like, chopping wood or anything, but watch the videos, throw my playlists up, let the videos run at night so that it can help me because I told you I want to put some money towards getting him a cordwood splitter. That's what I want to use, some of the earnings from if I do earn any. Yeah, I understand that, Firefly, but I don't have imagination. I can't look at something and be like, "Oh, that would be great," I don't have that in me. I've tried. I was a hobo, Sassy. I looked good. I still have the picture. I was a hobo when I was a teenager. I loved it. All right, well, listen, I am gonna go clean up and go lay down, and I will see you all on the next one. But thank you all for coming. Firefly, reach out to Sierra. Give her some
Bye.
ideas. Bye, everybody.
Bon voyage.